Hello, good day, and how are you? My name is Commentator, and this is the PGL Bucharest Major 2018 Closed Qualifier South America Region Infamous versus paiN Gaming game number 2. Let's see if paiN Gaming can make it 2-0, or whether Infamous can bring it to a game number 3. I'm sure they'll be trying their hardest, as the winner of this is going to make it through to the Majors with a chance to win $1,000, and there's all-important Pro Circuit points. It's everything's played for here. The loser, well, they'll have to fight another match. They're not completely out of the standings. They do get another chance if they lose. And they'll have to fight the winner
10 seconds
of the lower bracket. Still face elimination if they lose. 2 in a row. So, last game, we saw Infamous coming out with a pretty interesting draft. They had the Lone Druid being played by Cap. And he did a pretty good job, actually. Complete paiN and paiN Gaming side. And it really did look like Infamous were going to run away with it. They had a 17-minute Rax push, and they just didn't really have the answers over at paiN. But then, a huge Roshan fight really did turn it around. We had the Earthsplitter ultimate coming out from the Elder Titan. That's what I was looking for. Benja's on the slug, just got loads of tribute steals and started to get really out of hand. And from there on, we kind of averaged out a little bit. paiN really did start taking all the better fights. And then all of a sudden, Infamous found themselves without a paddle. And despite Cap's best effort at split pushing and trying to win the game, and take some towers and take some, put some pressure onto paiN Gaming, unfortunately, they did just eventually manage to steamroll over Infamous. So game number 1 did go to paiN Gaming in the end, but my god, it was a fight. It was a long time coming. So, game number 2. Who can take it? Well, immediately off the draft, we have the Beastmaster coming out from Infamous once again. So, old Stinger, he did kind of struggle. It has to be said, he really didn't have a great time on the Beastmaster. Winter Wyvern also coming out from Infamous. Meanwhile, paiN Gaming managed to pick up the Shadow Shaman and the Sand King. So, getting a bit of split push on their own, also getting a bit of team fight in there, a bit of roaming ability. And basically, the same could be said for Infamous. Some nice solid lanes thus far. There's a Razor and OD are banned out. paiN Gaming, meanwhile, banning out the Medusa and the Drow Ranger.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Earth Spirit.
Well, that is an Earth Spirit picked up by Infamous. That gives them a little bit more roaming potential, and that'll be your second support for their team.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Alrighty, so this time we're going to have that early gyrocopter coming out.
Dire team pick.
And the response to that is going to be the Viper, straight away. No problems. No hesitation there from Infamous.
Radiant team ban.
The Undying wakes.
And the Undying coming out for paiN. Now that could cause some issues for them. And I'm wondering if that's going to be affect an offlane Undying or an offlane Sand King. I mean, both of them can do it.
Remaining.
And all they have to contend with is whatever carry they pick.
5 seconds remaining.
So in which PL looking like a high possibility for Infamous unless it's banned out. And then again, you are against a Gyrocopter with Flat Cannon and Sand King. They both have a lot of AoE, so maybe they can deal with the PL. Still many options though. Even the Juggernaut could be an option.
Dire team ban.
Death Prophet thrown out the window. So yeah, I mean, Infamous took it last game. We had Pepita doing a pretty mean Death Prophet, but I think it's going to be a mid Viper this one. And that is a hard hero to counter in the mid lane. You're gonna have to be looking at something like Razor's already banned out, OD is banned out, so those are your usual counters. paiN Gaming basically just kind of have to try something a little bit unorthodox here if they want to counter this Viper, or maybe just choose someone who can survive in lane. Maybe something like a Queen of Pain or along those lines could do well for them. The Lifestealer has been banned out by paiN.
Remaining.
Makes sense. Spirit, good bomb, also pairs up very well with the Beastmaster's ability to keep someone still, and that is what a Lifestealer truly needs. So from the start of this draft, it looked like they were going to go down the same route as before, but now that we're actually into it, we do see them changing things up a little bit. Gyrocopter not seen last game. In fact, none of these four heroes were seen last game between the Spirit, Viper, Gyrocopter, and Undying. So obviously the team's willing to push the boat out a little bit, changing things up. And now paiN, they'll be looking for, I imagine, their mid laner to play against this Viper, and it is going to be Shadow Fiend, in fact. Alrighty then. Tomato coming back yesterday. We saw him playing the Shadow Fiend, and he did marvellously on it. Very, very well indeed. Huge magic damage, huge attack damage, and just generally wrecking his lane, and then wrecking the game from there on.
Remaining.
And, oh man, I don't have the Dota curse, it's gonna be really annoying.
Remaining.
Yep, I wonder if you guys, yeah, you can see my regular old cursor floating around. Unfortunately, I'm not going to restart just for that, so we'll have to deal with the plain cursor. So, yeah, Shadow Fiend versus Viper, not a conventional lineup at all, but obviously Tomato feeling happy that he can lane against that. Maybe with the Undying lending some support, or the Sand King lending them support. I'm not sure who's going to be roaming and who's going to be off-laning. We shall see. My bet's probably on the Sand King roaming, just because Gyrocopter and Shadow Fiend don't have a stun, and you don't really want a stunless combo at mid. That kind of is not so potent. Top heroes have frozen. Not too sure why. Not the Stinger with the reconnect. So, last pick, Infamous taking their time over it. It's an important one. It's the carry. My bet's on a Juggernaut, but we'll see what they decide to go for. Definitely. And here we go. What's it going to be? Yep, there it is. Oh, what a call. What a call. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. I can hear the applause from here. Yeah. So, here we go, getting into game number 2. Let's see, paiN Gaming, can they take it? I like their lineup, it's pretty strong. They'll be looking to take it to the late game, or at least get a high advantage on their Gyrocopter, and then run straight into Infamous and take out their team. Meanwhile, Infamous looking to be getting kind of more of a mid-game, although they do have Juggernaut who's going to give them options. I think it's going to be a case of seeing which carry gets ahead. And I mean, which is scary when they get ahead? Probably actually the Juggernaut, although Gyrocopter is a beast in team fights. And talking of beasts though, we do have the Beastmaster who is going to be blowing up, I imagine, the Shadow Fiend until 30 minutes, and then he'll blow up the Gyrocopter every single fight. Those are going to be his targets, although it may just be whoever can get the kill at the time. And you're also going to have the roamers roaming around, so it does look like oh, it's actually going to be the Sand King on the offlane, unless Tavo's going to roam. Sorry, Tavo. And we'll have King RD in the offlane on the Undying. Sorry, roaming on the Undying, I think, but we'll see. They might switch it up. Alrighty then, so getting in to get. Oh, excuse me. I'll try that one again. Getting into game number 2, this is Infamous versus paiN Gaming. paiN Gaming with a 1-game lead, coming in to this best of 3. Can they finish it off? Can they secure their place into the PGL Bucharest Majors? Oh yeah, my cursor's back, sweet. Here we go, getting underway. As immediately rolling out of base, and here we go, Tomato with the good lucks in the chat, and as is Pepita, this is the good mannered Dota we like to see in SA. Oh yeah, got some boogie on down on King RD there, and Tomato gonna throw it out as well. Everybody's taunting about, having a party. That's right. As we should probably focus on the game as paiN Gaming, being led by Duster, actually looking for something here. Oh yeah. Beautiful stuff. I mean, this is enchanting. I don't know about you guys, but I just want to watch this. I mean, I know there's a lot of rotations going on around the map, and they are now pinged out, and will be spotted. Duster coming forwards, but they're not going to get anybody here.
30 seconds to battle.
Ping's being thrown, but somehow even spinning around, throwing a little bit of funky moves out today. All right, let's focus up. Let's focus up. Total focus up. Here we go. It's XL Good and Cap coming in, maybe trying to contest this rune. Schofield's on the high ground. What can they do here? Not a whole lot actually. Although Schofield actually rolls past the rune, not quite landing that quite right. Maybe trying to land on someone, but doesn't quite manage it. As King RD taunting away, and paiN Gaming will be successful in securing themselves 2 bounty runes, but as will Pepita in the mid. So both middle laners with a whole lot of bounties to go around. Oh, the range creep is going to get killed off first, I guess. They'll push a little bit into the tower, which can be quite nice actually. It's King RD. Hey. It was cute, now it's getting kind of annoying. And I think that's the idea. There's Schofield looking to put a stop to his shenanigans.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And, yeah, so the last hit fight underway in this middle lane. We will have Tomato fighting out versus Pepita, with King RD and Schofield hanging around. The Undying doing his best just to decay Pepita, make him nice and weak and vulnerable to Tomato, especially when he gets these razors up. Struggling to get any souls on the board right just now, but yeah, still. Oh, there we go, he gets one. Nice. We're underway. At the bottom lane, we have Cap versus Tavo, and I can't really see Tavo doing tremendously here, although he's going for the Core 6-9 level 1, so might help him get a last hit or two, or at least do a little bit of damage to the melee carries. Kind of annoying. And up at top lane, we have Benjaz versus versus Old Stinger. And Duster is actually using the shackles onto the Beastmaster here, but Beastmaster has the axes and in a beast available, so we'll be hitting pretty hard, and also with the axes to back him up as well. Mid, we see the constant rolls, actually getting Tomato kind of low here, and King RD is going to be the new target. However, Schofield going under tower with this as Pepita. He's only got the right clicks, and we have the first blood at bottom lane, actually, as Tavo is able to take out Cap. That is not good. Juggernaut gets taken out. Tavo just super tanky here. Not able to be killed by XL Good, so... Right, I thought we were going to have first blood at mid, turns out... Oh, talking of which, actually, is Schofield... Nope, King RD actually way too strong. He's got a bunch of decay, 16 strength for him right now, so that is... even though he doesn't have much health left, it's like still 400. Tavo running away. Juggernaut pretty scary. And I wish I knew how he got this kill, but his health just plummeted, so we shall never know. Top lane, Gyrocopter having an okay time. Somehow the Juggernaut is still ahead on last hits. I guess when he died, he TP'd back in time, so he didn't actually miss anything. Just putting it out there, you know, I'm not bringing MMR into this, but Cap is actually a Legend 4. Yeah, that's right. So kind of interesting, but he's not playing like well as he drops the Quelling Blade to farm some creeps, make sure he gets that last hit. So very well indeed. I'm pretty certain that's not his actual MMR. And in they come onto Tavo here. It's Schofield kind of in trouble actually. It's Tavo. Now Burrow strikes him, but Schofield tries to push him away, getting under tower, and will be safe even from the caustic finale. But he is actually leveling up. And Tavo just being super brave on this sanking. Meanwhile at mid we do have Tomato and Pepita fighting up with the support of King RD, who is being super annoying and helping get his Shadow Fiend on the board with some souls, getting some right clicks, and Pepita has to be super careful when these decay stacks come off on him, because decay plus this horrible move which is called Shadow Rays is going to cause some trouble. They're talking about trouble, King RD dropping low, the Arctic Burn is going to drop, but the double decay going to help him out, the heal as well, is it enough to bring him down? He's going to drop very low, but he is going to be alright. Well, King RD survives. I didn't see that one coming. A lot of poison damage though in this middle lane with poison attack and the Arctic Burn. Pretty brutal combination from Excelgud and paiN, so kind of scary, even for an Undying. That bottom lane, Tavo, well, the closer this Juggernaut gets to level 6, the more scared the Sand King has to be actually. Especially as he doesn't have Sandstorm. He can always Burrow Strike away if he has the mana, but right now he's pretty low on mana, so... Getting some decent XP though. Let's have a look Tavo compared to the Beastmaster. You see Tavo just nearing level 4. Beastmaster not even halfway through level 3, so kinda tricky. Kinda tricky. Old Stinger not doing quite as well. Tavo will go and interrupt this farm indeed, and also trying to kill the creeps, which will do a bit more damage to the Juggernaut. Really nicely done as the Caustic Finale stacks coming through, and Cap needs to be careful. He has got the healing ward should he need it. Could be in trouble. There is no Burrow Strike available from Tavo. Good read by Cap there, seeing that he doesn't have the mana to jump on him, and being very, very ballsy with his farming indeed. This healing ward really not healing. Oh my god! Stay away! Stay away, Cap! Those creeps hurt. Caustic Finale. It's level 2. TP back to use the shrine. Efficiency, baby. But Benjaz also farming, not quite as well as a Juggernaut, but getting last hits. Also hasn't died, so that has to be said. And if we look over to the net worth, we do see the Gyrocopter ahead, so obviously that death has made an effect on things. Middle lane, they're going pretty hard on Tomato now, as he is dropping low, 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 and the poison will finish him off. No supports here in time, although Duster gets the shackle under the tower, but Excelgud is the one tanking it, and Infamous Peter, he's trying to take down Duster with the heal. Does he get the kill? Yes, he does, but he also dies for it as well, so I think he was dead all the same. But, yeah, nice of him to get the return kill at least, and killing Tomato of course really, really huge. Setting back a Shadow Fiend on Souls is a really key part to beating him in lane, and if there's any hero you want to beat in middle lane, it's Shadow Fiend, because that guy gets scary very, very quickly. Excelgud and King RD. Oh! We have actually the Juggernaut managing to deny himself to the neutral creeps as Tavo tried to interrupt his farm again. Opting not to go for the Epicenter at level 6, in fact going for the Burrow Strike, and that seems to be paying off. It's, yep, we do see the Burrow Strike and obviously a couple of stacks of Caustic Finale probably being dropped onto the Jug, and he does deny himself in the end, but really not really great for him to die. And we have the kill again on Tomato at mid, as these 3 heroes causing all sorts of trouble, but the kill at top as well, I'm so sorry! 3 in a row I miss, as Old Stinger gets taken out by Benjaz and the Shadow Shaman. And if we see that fight recap, I'm sure... Oh no, that's our fight recap from mid apparently. But at least it's working, so I'm not going to complain. King RD very low under the tower, but should be okay. Although, Schofield is waiting. He lies in wait, he's got some rocks, he's got a roll in 3, but King RD is out of here. Interesting that he put the sentry down there. I guess with the aggressiveness which Infamous is producing right now, they may expect a ward behind the tower, especially if they were positioned there before. Now, Jug versus SK. How's it going? Pretty good for the SK, in fact. He got himself 29 last hits. I mean, obviously the Jug got way more, but yeah, kept doing pretty well. But has died twice, of course, so nah. Pretty. If you could avoid dying, that'd be great. Boots on the floor from Tavo, or something on the floor. Oh, it's Tranquils. And wants to join in with his shrine, but they went way before he was there. But never mind, he just wants to smoke up actually. They're going for the gank onto the Beastmaster once again. Can they get this kill? Duster actually TPing to the middle lane as they're jumping onto Tomato again, but he does get Schofield in return, so that is a little something as Duster does try to get the shackles onto the Viper, but Duster's so low. He's taking a lot of damage from all this poison. All of a sudden, Tavo coming in, he's smoked up and ready to go, but he can't find paiN. Maybe he's going to head back to the bottom lane and stop Cap taking his tower.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Old Stinger didn't actually realise how close he came to being ganked there. He does have the range off, so I don't think that would have saved him. No? No? Okay, I thought someone might be looking to jump on there. Tomato. Struggling, in fact. That's his third death in this middle lane, so Infamous doing a really good job of shutting down this greedy pick onto the Shadow Fiend, and in they roll again. Schofield coming straight in, he's got the rocks off, and now the ultimate from paiN, diving him hard onto tower with that illusion rune. It's not even needed. They take him out one more time. Tomato with 4 deaths, and look at him on the net worth. She is low. I'm talking about someone who's not low on the net worth. Tavo is doing excellently in this bottom lane. I know I've been talking about it a lot, but honestly, Jug is struggling. He's had no support to speak of. So you've got to take that into account. I think they're trading off the Jug in return for paiN in mid, which is okay. And I really don't want to say that the Jug is like doing really bad or whatever. I mean, he's standing in, so pressure's on him already. But I think he's doing fine. Oh, nice spin there. May actually get the kill onto Tavo here as Tavo tries to shake him off, and he may just do it. As Cart, no, he gives up the chase. He gives it up. He knows that Tavo has these tranquil boots, which will come into effect eventually. So Burrow Strike as well makes it a very tricky kill. And as a carry, it's all about utilizing your time. If you're spending time trying to chase a kill which you're unlikely to get, then it's not really worth. Not really worth. paiN getting yet another kill in the middle lane and looking to kill this Tombstone as well, and will do so. That's 150 gold in addition to the 257 he got from killing the hero. And now Tomato gonna be farming some creeps. He's fed up with his lane. Can't really blame him as paiN is just completely out of control at this stage, heading very quickly towards that Dragon Lance. It's gonna make him tanky, it's gonna make him hit harder, and that is gonna be huge range as well. So paiN is definitely gonna be the one to beat. But Jug is still heading up the net worth despite Tavo giving him a ton of issues. He's still ahead on the net worth, so he's farming very, very well. And we will look at last hits one more time as he is nearing the 80 mark at 11 minutes, so yeah, doing great as he comes into the middle lane, perhaps looking for a gank or something. He's got the Omni Slash available as they're going on to Benjers, but now Cap, this could be beautiful for him. There's a shout onto Benjers, and in comes Cap with the right click, takes him out, and that is going to be another successful venture in the middle lane for Infamous as Cap coming in and now taking himself a tower. Old Stinger with the first shout of the game used perfectly. The Gyrocopter was not expecting that. So, middle lane tower goes down, Tavo trying to turn it around, but he's got no pushing power to speak of, so all he can do is take away the creeps and force them to attack the tower instead. And nice farming from him though, using that Caustic Finale, which is level 2. Interesting that he got it to level 2 and then left it. Oh, look at the stats here, and I guess the scaling is kind of...
Radiant's bottom tower
I don't know.
is under attack.
It's an interesting one for sure.
Dire are scanning.
Well, but Top Duster could be in trouble as paiN going for the chase here, and the rock coming through and hitting perfectly, and that is going to put an end to the Shadow Shaman's existence. paiN now on a mega kill streak with 6 kills to his name and only 1 death, doing really, really well on this this Viper. Smoked up, King RD, Benjers looking for something. They haven't had anything for a while, and maybe Kappa's going to be the target as he's used his spin. This is pretty key actually. Using the spin on his creeps is everything, as they can get the stun, they can get the cooldown, and boom, he dies. Direct hit with that rocket. Not that it matters. Oh, such a horrible noise.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, Ping was coming out.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Flaming
Radiant's bottom
tomato
tower
for
is under
using
attack.
the shrine.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Bottom lane we have Benjaz. Getting away at this tower, got himself a drums, heading towards the BKB in fact of all items. Straight to the BKB.
Radiant's
Gets himself a
bottom
nice little
has
tower.
fallen.
Juggernaut has died, which does put
Dire's
paiN
top
in the
tower
head of
is
the net
under
worth,
attack.
and actually the gyro ahead, so... Gonna be a scary gyro
Dire's
game
top
as
tower
top tower
has fallen.
falls to the combo of Stinger and paiN.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, poison attack. I was gonna say poison attack affect buildings. What is that? But
Radiant's
it's a long way away.
structures are fortified. Dire's
Timmer,
top tower
do.
is under attack.
Charging up an ulti.
Dire's structures
And oh yeah, I forgot about
fortified.
snakes. That's a thing. It's Duster drops those to take a tier 2. That's alright. But the trade is going to be there. As Old Stinger looking for people in the trees. He's got the shout available and clears out those trees so they can see. And I think we should probably take this tower. The TP's coming in middle lane as the epicenter's dropped. They're trying to find someone. Tavo, he's smoked up. Oh no, that is terrible. Cap pops the ultimate at the same time as XL pops his, and they Omni Slash does absolutely nothing. And now with the double strike from Tavo, Benjaz getting the triple kill. Infamous, what did you do? Oh man, that was a goof. That was a big old goof. And they were going to be having board meetings about that one, I think. They'll be sitting around and discussing it like gentlemen, going, yes, I think I may have made a mistake.
Fortunes change.
I wonder which one of them actually... I mean, their reactions were the right things to do. They're just very unfortunate they happen to use those two particular skills in conjunction with one another. One which does a lot of damage and one which stops everybody doing any damage, so... obvious problems there.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But it happens. It sucks, as either one of them could have got the kill. They could have just waited with the Omni Slash, but obviously communication going to be an issue, and that's just highlighting the problem with using stand-ins. Really, like you want to play with your team as much as possible. Leo style, where are you? Where art thou, Leo style? I'm not saying that the Juggernaut's playing badly. I'm just saying that that communication, that natural knowledge of your teammates is not there.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, this tower's certainly going to drop. Duster's nearby, hanging out in the tree line, seeing what he can do. Maybe gaining a level 2 in the process.
Dire are scanning.
Schofield going to be scanned out by the Dire. Oh, Shadow. Oh, Shadow Shaman. Getting very close to Axel Good there. No escape available, so if we found him, I'm pretty certain that Pepita would just run in and kill him. Meanwhile, up at top lane, Benjaz and Tavo are going to maybe look to trade here, but it's not going to be any signs of stopping from Axel Good and Pepita. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Cap is getting low. Got to be careful of Tomato. With this Yule Scepter as well. Odd Stinger hanging about. Well, that's a nice regen rune. Should he be able to get it? But the illusions coming in will cancel it immediately.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Bottom lane, actually, Duster does manage to get it, but now the epicenter coming through. It's dropping Schofield nice and low. He throws a rock through. BKB up from Benjaz. Who can he find? Who can he kill? Well, Pepita is a target, but Pepita drops the damage to KRT. But it's a huge kill from him, and they're just man-fighting it out in the trees. But the heal from Axel Good from the long range. They're trying to find him, can't find him, so Tavo just going for the kill. Settling for Pepita. Axel Good, can you get away? I'm not sure he can. He's getting through the trees, but unfortunately he's going to find King RD. Benjaz, Tavo, all very angry at him indeed, and they take him out, no problems at all. And that is going to be 4 heroes dead on the side of Infamous. Only the Juggernaut, who wasn't even there, remains alive after that fight. And I'm wondering what happened to that Shadow Fiend on the backlines. I think he managed to kill the Beastmaster? Yeah, killed the Beastmaster and lived? I thought he died. No, he died.
I'll take that as tribute.
It doesn't say he died. I'm sure I'm just being... Oh, there you go. It's hidden by Cap's silly name. Okay, so Cap killed him and TP'd out. Gotcha. Alright. We figured it out, guys. Detective Nomad is on the case. Yeah, so... Juggernaut was in the fight. I thought he was. But he killed the Shadow Fiend, TP'd away, so... That's a pretty nice trade-off for him, I guess. I mean, obviously his team dying is terrible. Worst thing that could happen, but... At the same time, at least his net worth isn't too pushed down even more, so... Some small victory for Infamous there. Putting their eggs into the Juggernaut basket, it seems, is Schofield's waiting. Waiting to see if anybody jumps on his Jug. Jug might consider even putting some pressure on some tier 3. Yeah, now he totally is. But there's a fight going on as they're actually going to drop everything onto Pepita here. And, well, the ultimate out from Axel Good, not going to get them a kill. We'll just hang around, even the ultimate pop. And Juggernaut has managed to drop a fair amount of damage onto the top lane. Oh, they get the Yules off Tomato, charging up the ulti, but now the Omni Slash is forced, and I think that's what they wanted, although King RD may actually fall to this. Cap able to get a kill, but can he get out? That is the question. He's doing his best. He gets stunned up, and it raises. It's not enough, Tomato? Yes, it is. The right clicks will bring him down. As the Juggernaut runs around him, spinning the blade, but it's not enough. And also, a lot of heroes died at mid. Excel good did go down. Well then, Schofield making his way towards the Glimmer Cape. Alright, let's talk timings, right? The Radiant, Benjaz, they have their gyrocopter who is making his way towards Eagle Song, going straight for the butterfly. Kind of interesting pickup on him. BKB, Yasha, casual Yasha into the butterfly. Go for the Manta later on. I like it. Makes sense. So, yeah, I mean, paiN Gaming are pretty happy just the way this game's going right now. They have the advantage, which they didn't even necessarily need right now. May not have even been expecting to get an advantage this early on. But, I mean, I'm sure they'll take it. As Infamous starting to struggle, and they need to find something. They have their Juggernaut, who only has a Manta style. He's actually really, really poor. I mean, I know his net worth is higher than the Shadow Fiend's, but a Juggernaut needs much more than a Shadow Fiend does to be effective. And the scan's going to be effective as they're smoked up and coming in, and it's going to be recognized immediately, though. Pepita doesn't care, as the ultimate is cranked up by Tabo as he jumps onto Pepita. Now, the Tombstone thrown out as well, but it will be a full disengage from Team Infamous. Not too much committed, only the epicenter. Which is fine, you know. Corrosive Skin doing a wonderful job of saving him, but the smoke onto the high ground. Was it seen? The pings are out. A lot of pings coming out from both sides here. The dire scan is used. Now they may not think of this as they're going all the way around. They're meeting up with their Juggernaut and they're just going to go for a high ground push. Well, it worked last game. Maybe it's the play. Maybe it's the play, but they may come across each other now. It's paiN Gaming, they're coming in from the side, they're looking to go, and as Tavo gets a beautiful bow strike onto 2, now followed by the cooldown. The BKB pop from Benjaz, who's doing a lot of damage, but now the ultimate from the Winter Wyvern coming out. Snake's even going to drop down. Pepita, he's stuck in the snakes, but he can still do damage from inside it as the ultimate is cancelled by the Shadow Fiend, and Pepita will get that one. Now Benjaz getting kind of loads of Cap, but in comes Tavo getting stun off. Cap may stay alive a little bit longer, and Pepita gets himself a double kill, still staying alive. No one's dead. There we go. Someone drops on the side of Infamous, but who is it going to be? Who's going to fall next? Is Tomado. He gets low, but the buybacks from Shadow Shaman as King RD pops the Tombstone. Here we go with the Decay as well, looking to kill off at least the Winter Wyvern. Maybe they can get more, but it's a lovely rock coming through. Going to stun up both of them as they're dropping low. Shadow Shaman struggling to survive, and he will die, as will King RD. That is a dieback on the Shadow Shaman. The buyback available from the Undying, which will be used. They want to save these racks. Tomado. Is he going to go back to base and heal up? Or is he going to try and kill these creeps? Oh, Peter coming in. And the Yules is used, King RD and Tomado being chased all the way out. In fact, even the ulti being used for King RD, and I'm not sure he can survive this. May just burn all the way through. Yes, it will. paiN Gaming, very unexpected deaths coming out here. And it's like deja vu all over again as Infamous are going straight for the top racks at this kind of early stage. Unexpected as well. Benjaz now looks for the turnaround. He's popped the BKB. He's looking for kills. He's looking to chase them. And everybody's just Yulesed up right now. Tomato trying to get off the ulti, but can't quite do it. He's stunned up. And may just... Yep, the right clicks will be enough. As Benjaz getting a triple kill, they save their racks and get a ton of kills in return. Maybe, just maybe, Infamous should have backed out a little bit earlier. They got a lot from that. They got a whole lot from that. But the plan, as Pepita says, destroy the barracks, then get back. I think they needed to do it. I do think they needed to do that. They needed to make some kind of crazy play to get themselves back into this game. Otherwise, the gyrocopter is just going to run away with it. Unfortunately, now they have handed a lot more over to this gyro, who is now looking at his Manta Star, so not quite... Oh, Cap. What's he going to do? He's thinking about it. He's got this Invis rune. He wants Benjaz alone. He wants to get the full Omni Slash available and will be able to take out that gyrocopter. Well played, thrown out from Pepita. Cap not afraid to make the plays as the stand-in. Solo killing the enemy carry. Can't get more playmaker than that, mate. Cap going to be very happy with himself for that one. And up top he goes. Now Beastmaster and Schofield wrapping around onto Tavo here, stunning him up, silencing him through, now rolling on the guy. Now the shout available will be used straight away. They're trying to bring him down and they will be able to, no problem at all. Nice little combo by Schofield and Oddstinger. And Cap was hanging around just in case they are needed. Pepita maybe a little bit far forwards here. Let's see if Tomato and Duster are going to think about this one, but the rest of the team are coming in straight behind, and I think they maybe want to go for ranks here. Quite surprising that no one's bothered with Roshan, as it is now pinged out. But the Gyrocopter is back in 5. I mean, we've seen what this Gyrocopter is going to do if you let him. He's literally going to drop the rockets and run straight at them, prop the flight cannon. That's the one. We got it briefly there. Cap jumping in. It's a lot of damage onto Roshan. Can they take him out in time? I'm pretty sure they can, although Benjaz is making his way over. Can they get there in time? Nope. They even see it. Yeah, the scan is used, but it's not in time. In fact, they're meeting up for a smoke, but I think it is too late. As they are circled, in fact, by the enemy, so they know. They ain't stupid. Beat it up onto the high ground. God, this is ballsy. All on his own. He's got an Aegis, and he is not afraid to use it. He's chasing down Tomato, going onto the high ground, and just doing a ton of damage. The rock coming through, not quite going to land, although it was perfectly placed.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Schofield. Nice ultimate. So, Infamous, trying to get aggressive again. They finally have a gold lead. And look at this climb by Infamous. Even though they did mess up that fight a little bit, they also forced paiN Gaming to commit so much to them, and now they're going to take some shrines. Shrine advantage is a nice thing to have. As he said, oh whoa, Jesus, there's a lot of commitment. They want to take out this Aegis onto Viper with the rest of the team coming in behind. paiN Gaming know this, and they are backing the hell out of there. They are not willing to stick around and try and kill him a second time. They're not that greedy. They get the Aegis. They're satisfied with that. So now, Infamous, a bit of a blunder there, because they've got to push high ground without their Aegis. Here we go, stuns out. Stuns out, guns out. Cap's just going to slice away that tower. He's got himself a full Manta Style, full Diffusal Blade. Going for the Scaddy, but right now, they want to take another tier 3. And actually the counter Snake's used as a stun comes through onto Juggernaut. He is doing his best to stay alive on this Sankey now as he uses himself up, blinks away, is able to escape the shout. It's a pretty huge shout onto Benjaz. Can they take him down in time, or is he going to get away with it? He pops the BKB, but it's not enough. He dies, as does the Undying. Now Tomato doing his best to salvage this fight, but he is not able to get any kills. It's even Tavo jumping into Pizza here. They finally managed to kill him, but it's a triple kill for Schofield of all people, as Tavo managing to burrow strike through them both, 4-steps him up and into a Centaur, which will be the end of him, and is a buyback from the Viper. They're looking to at least take a couple of barracks here. They could go game. Probably going to play it safe though. There's a lot on the line here. They want to bring it to a game 3. And it looks like they will be successful in doing so. Yep, so here we go. Top barracks going to fall. Shaman's going to be up in 5. Undying in 6. Then you got your Gyro. But it may just be a mega creep scheme. paiN Gaming hanging on in. They finally pop that 4-5. It was a long time coming. Now they've only got 3 heroes up. I think. What do they choose? Mega creeps or last ditch attempt? Oh no, King RD getting caught out here. But then comes a cooldown. Benjaz pops the BKB. He's trying to drop it all, but he gets stunned up by the Beastmaster. Duster on the sidelines doing what he can, but it's not enough. Gyrocopter drops, and it was a last-ditch effort. They decided on it. Did not pay off, unfortunately. paiN Gaming getting taken out, and we are going to go to a game 3, ladies and gentlemen. That is right. Infamous winning game number 2 over paiN Gaming. Well, we'll head over and look at some stats real quickly here. And I'm pretty sure we're going to see a bit of backwards and forwards. Yes, we are. Infamous, they were in the lead for a little tiny bit at the start, but then a complete plummet as paiN. They had it. They had it. They were pretty comfortable sitting with their Gyrocopter and Shadow Fiend, but something clicked in Infamous. They just said, you know what? We need to win this game. And we need to win it now. And they saw their timings. You know, I was saying before that 30-minute mark, it's pretty much all in Infamous's favour. Pepita, the Viper, is going to fade off pretty late into the game. But Juggernaut and Pepita were a pretty powerful combo, and Schofield playing in a phenomenal Earth Spirit, able to find the pickoffs, able to find the fights, and once that BKB got low enough on Gyrocopter, because that was Benjaz's first big item, things became a lot harder for paiN Gaming to be able to score their team fights, and in the end, also Tomato getting completely shut down at mid, which is a rare sight to see. We saw him 3-7 in the end, just not good from him at all, but it wasn't really his fault. It was a pretty crazy pick into what was already a lot of roamers and a Viper. And unfortunately, sometimes these crazy picks, they're required, but they don't pay off. So on to game number 3, coming up very shortly. My name's been Nomad Castle. Pop my Twitter into the chat, and I do hope you'll follow me. But until game number 3, I'll see you shortly.